Hi guys, it's Collins here. I'm about to tell you guys a real story about my life, especially my days in college. On my first day in college, I decided to mind my own business and focus on my journey. So when I got in, college looked fun, people were hyped to meet each other. For me, nobody were hyped to meet me, which is sad, bro. So the next day in college, I was kind of high. Me being a quiet dude, I decided not to make friends in order to avoid problems later on in the future. I decided to stick to myself. After some days, people were saying shit about me being emotional because I was being quiet in class. And it was a specific dude that started all these problems. So they continued saying shit about me. Then I joined a group in class. You know those dudes that comes to class to while away their time and look for girls? Yeah, that was the group that I was in. The group did not last long. Then I exclude myself in order to avoid complication and problem and also stick to my aim as before. Me being a good guy, I decided to help a friend that left the group with me because he did not want to while away his time in college. Then I also allow him to hang out with me during lunch, and also I tell him some certain things as well because he's going the same path with me. We became a good friend for like 4 months, but his personality towards me and others was whack. When time goes on, his personality starts showing up. He's being rude, arrogant, cocky, and always think he's right because he's a playboy, and also a lot of girls like him, which is a lady person. I will give him that anyway. I can wait all day here and list this guy flaws behavior all day, but I don't have time for that. But he's kind of a good person in terms of helping. I mean, he can give you money when you don't have the money at the moment. Sometimes I try to advise this dude that his behavior ain't right, that he should change his behavior. That man isn't perfect yet, but people would like to work with me if consider both sides in terms of behavior, but he didn't listen to me. I tried as a friend to advise this dude, but he didn't listen. When we went to a restaurant to have a lunch, he became rude, cocky in the middle of conversation. When I tried to express myself on his behavior towards me, he shouted at me, "I should shut the hell up." That pisses me off, and I comport myself as an adult and absorb the situation. I closed my mouth until we finished having our lunch in that restaurant. Everybody was looking. I was so embarrassed of myself. After the lunch, we were going back to college. I tried to talk to him in regard of his behavior in the restaurant, and he kept proving that he's right in our previous conversation. He never admits he's wrong. Then that pissed me off. Then I decided not to talk to him for some days, for some good ass days. Then each time he comes to class, he'll be angry and look depressed. For me, I don't care because I tried to talk him out of this, but he wouldn't listen. A female friend I used to talk to in class told me to make peace with him, not knowing that this dude went on social media and be saying shit about me. I ignore it. I used to see that kind of stuff, but I ignore it because it kind of looked childish. Then, for some days, I tried to make peace with this dude, but he's at fault at the first place, but I tried to make peace with him. Then, he became racist, abusive on chat, and also he called me the N-word, which sting to my ear. Then I decided and I told him to block me and never to talk to me in his life again. That was the end of the story. Until now, we never talk to each other ever again. So tell me what you learned from this story and leave a comment down below. Click the like button, don't mind me, and also subscribe to my channel because more lit story is coming up soon. So stay tuned.